NASDAQ 100 and Dow Jones traded sideways, we can say, coming off from the highs at 39,800 and 18,300. We have seen Tech 100 and US30 trading within a narrow trading zone. Now, what to expect today before the traders move for a extended weekend, because tomorrow is a holiday for most of the markets. Thus, what can be expected today, how to profit trading Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day. Those who watched the first update must have profited. Thus, subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share and comment, and yes, do join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube and support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into Tech 100 followed with Dow Jones. Watch. See, Nasdaq 100 on the hourly charts, one can look at, see, formed the bottom here, rise, and now it is consolidated. Thus, a breakout above 18,300 is a confirmation of a rise. And yes, beyond 18,300, we can say 18,330 and 18,360 levels it needs to break. Once Tech 100 stays above 18,360, we can say it is turning bullish. As long as 18,360 is not breached, we should not be treating this as bullish. Now look at the hourly charts. After consolidating for a while, it is trying to hit the lows. Possibly once it stays below 18,220 is where we can say slight bearishness, and below 18,180 is where we can look forward to further drop. Stochastic has dropped here. MACD is trying to cross over for sell. RSI has dropped here. Coming to 2-hour chart. Likewise, on the 2-hour charts, there is a peak here at 18,300, which it needs to break. And yes, once it breaks beyond 18,300, we can say it is turning bullish. Else, you can see flat top extending, you can say expanding triangle here, and that is why 18,220, 230 levels also on the downside are going to remain a greater supports. So once it breaks beyond 18,220, 230, we can say slight bearishness will take it till towards 18,180, and below 18,180 is where the bears will take over. Right now, if you look at the 2-hour charts, drop, retracement, and it is consistently yielding lower highs, lower lows, where the lows of the channel are far below towards 18,120, 18,140 zone. Stochastic looking downwards. MACD is trading with slight divergence in bullishness. RSI staying flat here. Coming to 3, if you look at the 3-hour charts here, you will find the top here getting the resistance on the 20-period moving average and the median of the Bollinger Bands. This candle is trying to close in a doji, and the next candle can be a bigger one, which can take the prices further on the downside towards 18,200, 180, and in fact lower levels towards 18,140, 120 levels. If you look at the stochastic, this is rising. The MACD is trying to converge crossover. RSI is staying flat here. Coming to the 4, similar is the observation here on the 4-hour charts, and see, it is coming after a stronger recovery from the lows here. Now, if you divide this into 2, we can find out, see, this retracement, then a lower low, then the retracement, and if it breaks below 18,220, 230, we can look forward to 18,180 and 18,150 levels. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, RSI is flat. Coming to the day. On the daily charts, one must not forget that the preceding candle comes with lower highs, lower lows, and it was a doji candle. Now today it has already formed the wick, it has formed the lower highs, and now it is trying to move on the downside. Possibility for it to move towards the 20-period moving average and the median of the Bollinger Bands towards 18,150, 130 exist, and that is why I say once it drops below 18,220, you can initiate a selling entry here, but then 180 and 150, 130 zone are going to remain a greater support. Any drop below that is going to be considered as a bearish reversal. Stochastic has dropped, MACD is trying to cross over for sell, RSI is staying flat. So considering this, very easy, buy at around 18,300, expected to get the resistance at 18,330 and 360 once it stays above 18,360, and then 18,400. If these 3 levels on the upside are breached, you can say Tech 100 is giving a breakout which is not going to be reversed, which is going to take it on the upside towards 18,445 and 18,500 levels. Yes, there are greater resistances in between 18,300 and 400 zone. So yes, only a buying entry at 18,300 can be taken. On the downside, a selling entry towards 18,220 can be taken, but then 18,180, 150, 130 are going to remain the 3 supports. Below that, we are looking forward to a good drop, which can in fact take it till towards 18,000 levels. So take your positions accordingly. And before we proceed, if you towards Dow Jones, if you want to learn this art of trading, be a part of my 30th mentorship batch starting 8th of April. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Yes, you can be part of the signals channel as well. We are trading as per the signals you can benefit. And many of you had asked me to recommend a broker which is safe, secure, trustworthy, which offers all the instruments across the globe and which offers swap-free account with the lowest spreads. You can find the recommended broker link in the channel and video description. Now let's have a look at See, US30 for the day after the rise has been consolidating. See, it is showing a reversal, but it has to give a breakout. Now, 39,700 is the only level below which we can expect it to drop, and which is below which you can expect it to drop towards 39,620, 39,600 zone. But right now it is consolidating. Also, it is coming after a big bullish candle, so it has to break beyond 39,800 levels in order to stay bullish. That is also very clear. In fact, even if you see it is staying above 39,780, we can initiate a buying entry. If you look at the stochastic, this is flat. MACD, look at MACD crossed over at the top, trading with divergence. This is a slight bearish sign. RSI is staying flat here. And coming to 2 hour, look at the 2 hour charts, a flat bottom. You can see this, a flat bottom, you can say symmetrical formation, double top here. Thus, it is very important for US30 to stay above 39,800 in order to confirm a rise, else it is still not to be treated bullish here. One must also notice that it is trading with slight divergence from the 20 period moving average and the median of the Bollinger Bands, which calls for it to converge towards, which means 39,600 levels cannot be denied. Stochastic rising, MACD is in green trying to converge, RSI is staying flat. Now coming to 3 hour charts. On the 3 hour charts, observation is similar. See, first drop, 3 retracement candles, and now see it has almost formed a double top. Thus, once you see it is staying below 39,720, 700, we can look forward to a round out series of red candles from here. Because see what has happened after the symmetrical formation, you can see it has achieved lower highs, and from here a reversal cannot be denied. The stochastic overbought, MACD divergent, and bullish RSI overbought here. Coming to 4 hour charts. Now on the 4 hour chart, this is a matter of concern because see almost symmetrically identical formation, and thus in fact it can hit 39,800 and it can reverse. See, whatever we have seen the gains here, it can erase the gains and it can move towards the 20 period moving average towards 39,550 as well. But right, it is not showing any such signs. That a selling entry is only recommended if you see it is staying below 39,720 levels, below which 39,720, 700 is definitely a very good support. Rather, I will say 39,720, 680 is a good support zone, below which you can look forward to 39,600, 620 zone as the next targets. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI near to overbought levels. Coming to daily chart, see on the daily charts it is yet to take a shape here. You can clearly see a rise and then the symmetrical formation, definitely 39,800, and then in fact let me include this complete zone between 39,800 and 900 as a greater resistance. As long as Dow Jones stays below this zone, we should not be treating US30 as bullish. It is only above 39,900 we can say now it is heading towards 40,000 levels, else it is still not to be treated bullish. Beyond 40,000, anyway, sky is the limit. But right now I can see it is delivering lower highs here, and that is where I say a buying entry at 39,800 can be taken. So very clear, buy at 39,800, sell at 39,720. If you look at the stochastic, this is rising, MACD is bullish, RSI is flat. So considering this, very simple. If you are buying at 39,800, be careful at around 39,845, 855 levels and 39,900 levels. These two levels you should watch out for. Beyond 39,900, sky is the limit. 40,000, it should try to attempt and move towards 40,000 levels. On the downside, a selling entry at 39,720 can be taken, but then 39,700 and 720 is a good resistance zone. Then we can look forward to 620, 600 as the next, and below 39,600 is where we can say that the bears will take over towards 39,500 and lower levels. So take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your queries related to the mentorship batch and the signals channel. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.